much for the opportunity to do this for you. Gave me an opportunity to take a look at Greenbelt in the city and what Asheville's doing in relationship to that. So I've prepared, I spent several hours this evening just sort of, what I wanted to do was to look at Greenbelt, North Carolina homes across the city of Asheville, and believe it or not, there are enough of them. As I texted you earlier, there were 34 solds in Asheville in the last 6 months that had the Greenbelt, North Carolina construction designation, and that's a pretty specific designation, and yet there were 34 of them. So that's significant, and 15 of them were in 28806. So that in and of itself was impressive to me, but actually not surprising. You can see on the screen here that these are our very hyper-local stats. This figure is really probably closer to 11% increase in 1 year from 2019 to 2020, and we're just into 2021, and also we just don't have enough listings. That is the big crisis in the mortgage, in the real estate industry across the country. Really is a significant housing shortage, and those in real estate economics say that this is the greatest crisis of the housing market since the mortgage bubble in 2008. But here in West Asheville, it's important and powerful. So I'm really glad to give you the opportunity to think about what your equity is in the 3 years. 2 years ago, June 2019, that it expired. But what was important for me, and in the way that my brain works, is I thought, okay, well, that was too high in June of 2019. And we were having a very brisk market in June of 2019, not like the last half of last year, but a very nice market. And so the market, this house wouldn't hold, right? And we're in a different market than 2019, but I wanted to keep that number in mind. So you have this range of 488 to 530, but that really didn't settle in with me until I looked at a few other things. And so I know that this particular house, it's over in Oakley, actually. And the reason I have put it into play is because it is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, little bit bigger lot size, but the similar size home. And Oakley, of course, is not West Asheville, but this is a little subdivision that is being developed in Oakley of all Greenbelt homes, I believe, and all homes that can be short-term rental, the whole house short-term rental. That's amazing, and I just learned about that. So I'm really happy to have learned about this opportunity for other people. I'm not sure, what we all think about short-term rental in the city as a personal property issue, but it's interesting as a real estate perspective. So I have been having this one hang out here at 510 because I've had the feeling that, particularly with your solar panels, though I wasn't able to really confirm that having solar panels added appreciable value to your list price. There were of course homes that have solar panels, but they did not. I couldn't see where that made an appreciable difference. But I still wanted to hold this out here because this is Oakley. It's not West Asheville, and the lot size is a little bigger. And so I felt that, well, okay, I'm getting a little more comfortable at over 500, and in the, maybe 510, 525, like where should we be? And so then I want to show you, let's see, I want to point though, this is another way to look at the chart. This is the one that expired at 530. All of these 4 have all sold, and notice where their average sits. And I was kind of pleased that my numbers sort of came, that this system pulled the number here, because I was working with a different set of percentages and thinking through different things, and have sort of came to this number as well. And this is the one at Deaver Street that I think that they have shot themselves in the foot by coming out too high. And so another graphic, another way to take a look at this. This is your house here. This is square footage. And if we took that 271, what would that be? I haven't done that little piece of math there. So your tax card has your square footage at 1773. Yeah, so see, that's low, the average of 480. So we know that not, we have to have the human hand on comparative market analysis. The system can't quite do it itself because that would be too low for you. And so this is the standard right now, and I think that's about right. I mean, there are still many, many homes that are coming on the market, and they're going under contract in a day, and they have multiple offers. I think buyers are a little weary. I've had a buyer I'm working with since December, and they're looking in the 550 to 750 range for, a lovely second home, and they're getting discouraged. So we have to, help buyers stay in the market, right? And so this is where this system puts your house, and I think that's about right. I feel I wouldn't want you to go too high, and I wouldn't want you to go too low. But I think that, again, if we put it at 535, that's a 20% appreciation. And I will send you a live link. Of course, you will have this video, and then you will also have a live link to the CMA. And please let me know how I can help you any further. And have a lovely evening. Thank you. Bye.